Hello guys, so welcome to my new video. Today we will actually make a review of recently released made games. So I actually didn't play it a lot, but I made a lot of profit of it, so thanks to Wargaming that they actually gave all of us 14 days of premium. Thank you Wargaming, we really appreciate it. So uh, what are made games for the players that actually are new to the game or didn't play it? Maybe you didn't actually get access to made games because you don't have tier 5 vehicles or something like that. So actually made games are the part of World of Tanks Blitz battles that are actually quite different than regular battles. So in regular battles we have supremacy and etc. and normal battles etc. etc. It's all there in mad games. So there is no difference there. But the main difference between mad games and the regular battles is that actually we have in mad games like superpowers for tanks. I know it kind of sounds stupid, for World of Tanks to release that kind of stuff, but it is actually pretty cool because you can actually do stuff that you actually couldn't do in normal battles. So in Death Star you can actually do like 2200 damage with hash, and you could only deal like, only, it's like sarcastic only, so it's only 106,000 damage, no, 1600 damage, sorry. So that's a pretty much damage for even a Death Star, So what should you know about mad games? So every tank actually has its own skill. Tank class, So we have like even in medium or heavy tanks aren't the same skills, So some heavy tanks have like I don't know, cloak or more damage per shot with sacrificing its own HP, or rate of fire or something like that. And the other heavy tanks have different types or type of superpower, So I actually did mostly play in Death Star because it's my it's one of my favorite tanks in the game, and in mad games it's just even better, So I also played in Crumble B because it had the skill like for healing yourself when you shoot enemy tank, like I don't know, 10% or 20% of the shot damage goes back to you as your regeneration points for your HP. So then we had another skill that both Death Star and Crumble B shares. So it was like when you aim at the enemy vehicle and you press that skill, I don't know the name, it was like a curse spell or something like that. So when you press that button and you aim at the enemy vehicle, that enemy vehicle will receive 50% more damage per shot. So that's when the ultra hash, as I like to call it, begins. So if you shoot them nicely and hash gets through, it will deal like 2200 damage, So that's not a small number. You will like finish off a Yagaru or even a mouse in some cases if you set them on fire in one shot, So that's pretty nice. Then the things I also played were Sheridan, KV2, I7, like for one battle, but we lost, but it was a good battle. So the IS-7 had that power up that actually made it let's say it like this. So the power up does the following. So when you are in not in nearby position with your allies, so it doesn't do anything. But when one ally is with you, your reload decreases in like 10%. Uh, it's it's some catch with view range and I think driving speed, but I don't know how much it actually speeds up or visibility increases, so I will just tell you for reload. So when the second ally is close to you, it will go like for 20% lower reload time, and when third teammate is nearby to you, it will go like 30% lower reload, so that was pretty cool because suddenly you had like 7 seconds of reload in i7 and not 12 seconds of reload, so that was pretty cool. But I actually didn't play it as much. I played T22 medium, KV2, Sheridan, FOE, I don't know, Scorpion G, and I think that the tank that actually deserves the star rating, the main star uh, of recent Mad games was T26E4, definitely. So why was it so good? So the main reason why this tank was so good in Mad games is actually that you had like what was it? So it was like that you were given triple speed and triple engine power, so you were actually going like, I don't know, 100 120 kilometers per hour, so that was actually pretty nice. And when you actually did ram somebody that was so unlucky to meet you on the battlefield, you would like deal 1000 damage per ram, that was like the average damage by ramming in Mad games, so that was pretty nice also. Yeah, there were so many good moments with this tank in my battles, so it's pretty nice to have it in your garage when Mad games go rampant again, So the thing I also like about the Mad games is that actually I made like 1.5 million credits, so that wasn't a small thing, for me. And that was like in 30 minutes or 1 hour, when I started actually playing, so that was pretty nice. And it was all possible because of this little fella, so, and also Wargaming, because actually, as I said, thank you Wargaming for 14 days of premium account for our quarantine, so we don't actually have to uh, go outside. Pentaflui made video about this, so it is worth watching because of the battles and because of the discussion, so be sure to check it out if you haven't before. So what are some things I actually also enjoyed in Mad games? So it is CDC, definitely, and AMX 3090, because also of that power up of Curse that I talked about sooner, With this tank your damage wasn't like one 175 per shot average, but I don't know, like 250 per shot average, and you actually uh, screwed with enemy vehicles with such an ease, it was just wow. So overall, the mad games were pretty nice and pretty cool, because I actually ground like 53k experience, as you can see here. So that was also pretty nice. And ladies and gentlemen, that is actually it that I wanted to say about these mad games. I am very sorry that actually I am this late, but I didn't have a lot of time to make another video. So in another video you can actually expect a review of something I actually really love, So that is all I have time today for. So goodbye, have a good night, and good luck with coronavirus, if that helps, And if you actually want to say something to me, leave it in a comment, So I will most definitely answer to your comment, what do you want me to do next, or what do you want me to improve in my videos, or something like that, that you actually would like to watch. So that's it. As I said, have a good night and good luck with coronavirus. I hope it won't kill us all. Goodbye.